You are now entering a flying monkey-free zone. It's Mike Malloy.
This hour is being... Back to your calls. Flo is in Minnesota listening on KTNF. Hello, Flo.
Hi.
Hey.
It's the brash old broad with a set of brass ones.
Oh, that's right. It's you again, huh?
You betcha. And fortunately, in Minneapolis in the 5th Congressional District, where we have Keith Ellison,
there you go,
who is co-chair of the Progressive Caucus,
right,
and the first Muslim sworn into Congress.
Oh!
On the personal copy of the Quran from Thomas Jefferson's library.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that, yeah.
And it makes up for the embarrassment of being next door to the psychopathic sicko in the 6th. I just the thought of Michelle Bachmann just...
I know.
What a whack job.
She really is. She's just out of her mind.
Sick. And I'd like to thank David Moritz for that wonderful Hunter Thompson quote, and you for that earlier Einstein quote.
Oh, yeah. We're just full of them tonight, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, absolutely dead on. I wish that Romney would have the brass balls to wear the official uniform of the day for the Republicans when he debates.
And that's
the brown shirt,
the
jack
brown
boots,
shirt,
and
right.
white shirt outerwear,
Right.
white sheet outerwear.
There you go, yeah.
And be appropriately dressed for the occasion. You know, the trickle-down economics, as Al Sharpton said, we got the down, we just never got the trickle.
Never got the trickle, right.
Or in the immortal words of Judge Judy, don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining.
Right. You know,
we got trickled on, not trickled down.
Flo, you have some voice characterizations that remind me of a woman who used to call this program named Marge. Did you ever hear Marge?
I've heard her.
Yeah, you have heard her? It was a long time ago, but you sound a little bit, you not like her, but I mean, you have some inflections and the way you use language reminds me of Marge, which is a good thing. I wish you'd call more often.
I'm out there to the left of Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, well, that's where I am.
You know. Oh, I've got a very important piece of information for you, by the way.
All right, let her rip.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You're sure?
I'm
ready?
For sure. Yes, I am.
Plunk your magic twanger, Froggy.
Hiya, kids. Hiya.
That was Let's Pretend on Radio.
That's right.
And that was, Froggy the Gremlin was the mascot for Buster Brown Shoes.
Buster Brown Shoes. That's my dog, Tig. He lives in a shoe. I'm Buster Brown. Look for me in there, too.
Yes. East of the sun and west of the moon.
Jesus, Flo, I'm older than you are.
Oh, I doubt that. If like a crab, you could go backward.
There you go. All right, Flo, listen, thanks a lot for checking in. And please, call more often, will you?
All right. Oh, let me part with,
all right.
I do riffs on everybody. No one is safe from me. Remember the old, does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight?
I do. I remember that song.
Yeah, well, I got new words for it.
Okay. Now, wait a minute. Now, is it fairly clean?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, relatively.
Okay.
This was for Clinton.
Okay.
Were there pecker tracks left in White House halls with the interns working late? And did President Clinton lend new meaning to his title, Head of State?
Okay, Flo.
It fits the riff, doesn't it?
It does. It just does. That's wonderful. Thank you, Flo.
You bet.
All right, take care. Ow! I like Flo. Flo is a hep cat. Paul is in Canton, Georgia. Hi, Paul.
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
It's moving right along.
Well, I think that you and I both have to give an apology to the Republicans because there is voter fraud. They're doing it in Florida. So.
Oh, yeah, they are.
And I think that they're going to find out this is happening in some of the other states.
Hey, Paul, can I get you to call back in? When you hang up, I'll have another open line, but there's all kinds of buzz on your line, and it's just messing everything up. If you can call right back in, that would be great. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it. Susan is in Quincy, Mass. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Mike. I really missed you out here in Massachusetts. I can't hear you anymore, but I'm so glad I got to talk to you tonight.
Well, you can listen online, or you can stay up past midnight and hear us on Sirius.
Right. I do go into work. I work nights.
Oh, darn.
It's hard to do that. So I always sat in my car and I listen to you, so that's unfortunately. But I tried to get on your website, too. I wanted to tell Kathy that I got wiped out. Are you familiar with that? That's a problem that people are having when they try to get on the website?
No. Yeah. What is this now?
Oh, it just totally knocks out my computer. When I try to get in there and to your website, I can't go on to any links. And it totally shuts down my computer.
At my site?
Yeah.
That's the first I've heard of this.
Oh, no. I should definitely be aware of that.
I'll let our webmaster know. Maybe somebody's getting buggy with us or getting jiggy with us or something.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. But I just wanted to mention briefly about what's going on out here in Massachusetts. I'm sure you're familiar with this Senate race that's going on here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the most expensive one in the country with Senator Scott Brown, Elizabeth Warren.
Is she going to win?
I hope. I really do. Some polls are showing she's pulling ahead 5 points ahead. But who the heck knows?
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, he's hammering her to death about this Native American issue. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Oh, yeah. Real familiar with it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess everybody in the country knows what's going on. But the thing is, she needs to fight back, and she's not. And the media, they're just ignoring his record. They're ignoring everything that he's done in his life. Like, the onus is on her. Like, they're both lawyers, by the way. She just happens to be a professor and probably very smarter than he is. Mm-hmm. But he has had clients that he's represented in corporate, in the corporate world. But everything is blamed on her. But she doesn't defend herself, and I really don't understand that. I don't know whether she's afraid to do it. I really don't get it. But if anybody's out there listening in the Elizabeth Warren campaign, come on, stop playing offense. You can't win any game just by all defense. I don't get it. I really don't understand that.
I think that's a problem in Democratic office seekers' DNA. They don't understand that Republicans are vicious bastards. I don't care who they are. They're all vicious bastards. And when you show up at a gunfight with a pocket knife, you're going to get riddled. I agree with you. Right. Some of these Republicans, starting with Democrats, starting with Obama, ought to start kicking ass and taking names and stop allowing these Republican thugs to define them. I mean, to define Elizabeth Warren any way other than the way she wants to be defined, and then to mock her for the definition shows a lot of class on what's his name's part.
Scott Brown.
Yeah, Scott Brown. A lot of class. Too bad it's all third, but so much class when you somebody makes a declaration of who they are, and then you go after that because you don't have any way to defeat her on the basis of issues. So I agree with you. I wish that Democrats would stop letting their butts get kicked by these Republicans and fight back. You think it'll ever happen?
I hope so. She started to, she is fighting back about his record. She does clear. She does point this out, the way he's voted. He voted against so many job bills. He voted against unemployment insurance to extend that. 16 times he did that, by the way, in liberal Massachusetts. Hello, if anyone out there in Massachusetts is listening, don't buy into this BS that he's a good-looking guy. Now, mind you, he is a handsome man. and he has a nice wife and a nice daughters, right? And they're good looking, but it's all BS. And
I
this
hear
man
you.
is a total opportunist.
I hear you. I hear
This
you.
is what he is. So please, people, the Warren campaign, get moving, dig up the dirt on this guy, and just. Oh, by the way, there's another thing that he did.
Quickly.
He wrote a book a few years ago.
Yeah.
He said that he was a victim of child abuse. What did he do with the profits?
Yeah.
And, where is it? Did he give it? Did he donate it to victims of child abuse? I don't think so.
Maybe use it to buy that red pickup truck. Susan, I have to leave it there. Thank you. You made a very good case for Elizabeth Warren. Thank you, Susan. We'll be right back. I'm Mike Malloy.